Ever since the very first time I got my hand on a Formula racing game, I have been absolutely terrible in Monaco, and that continues up to today. And I'm determined to change that. So, in this video, I will be racing around Monaco until I beat the pole position lap time set by Lando Norris, which is, I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if I go insane. I will beat this lap time. Day one of Monaco. Yep, you heard me right. Day one. I spent a good, 24 laps apparently, as this is lap 25. I spent a good 24 laps just getting used to the track, trying to spot braking points, things like that. And I'm already fairly close to the Lando Norris pole time. I'm only about 7/10 off, which sounds like a lot, and it kind of is, but I could definitely tell that that time is there. I could 100% easily, well, not easily, but I could definitely find that time on track. Heading into the Nouvelle chicane, I decided not to send it quite so much, but a very clean exit. And then here, I usually downshift twice for some reason. I really only needed to downshift once, and I'm going to do that most of the time. Hitting the wall, right side there, and then this freaking turn. That awkward ass last corner. Screw that corner. And then this first turn actually ended up kind of being somewhat difficult because the very first lap that I set, I ended up getting it perfect on accident. And so every single time after that, I would just have a red delta every single lap after that, and it would mess with my head, even though in all reality I wasn't behind by that much, but terrible. And then here, of course, demonstrating my fantastic driving, getting into neutral and just neutral dropping out of the Grand Hotel hairpin, excuse me. And then here, as you can see, terrible exit, good entrance to Sandoval, but terrible exit. And then this left-hander killed 80% of the laps that I did. Well, 80% that I got past turn one. That long right-hander there actually wasn't too bad. It did take me a while to find the breaking point for it, but after that it was 90% of the time it was fine. And then here, I think that's Portier. That was trickier than it seems. I was having a hard time getting the rotation through there. Once again into Nouvelle, hesitating just a little bit. Decent exit. Heading is this. Oh, lovely little wall touch right there. That first left-right, the swimming pool section is probably my favorite. Oh, here we go, off again. My favorite section of the track, the swimming pool one, I suppose. Very good exit. I got real close to the wall there. And then long left-hander once again. Oh, maybe going a little wide, and then hesitating on the way into that right-hander. Getting the car slowed down. I think I touched the wall. I can't hear it. Once again, going into neutral. Much better. Ooh, almost much better exit. Got way too much wheel spin there. But still somehow gaining time on my PB. Braking literally like half a meter after the 100 board. And then here I have a decent little time delta, but I screw it on the exit of the final corner, and then I, for gits and shiggles, hit the wall and only improve by a half a tenth of a second, even though I set a purple third sector. Heading into a flying lap now. Very good first turn. Oh my god, 2.5 tenths up. That's the best I ever did coming out of turn one. Pretty good turn 3. Turn 4 is good as well. Avoid the hump. Hit the braking point. Ooh, this looks like a good lap. I wonder if this is gonna go wrong. Little lift on the curb there, and then once again getting up on the curb, and then Portier. Pretty good exit. Oh my god, I'm 8.5 tenths up. If I get this, I'll be a 10th clear of the pole time that I need. Oh my god, not the best exit coming out of the New chicane, but we're good. We can still. This is fine. We can improve on this. Heading through swimming pools 2. Pretty good exit. I actually get it stopped in time. Look at that. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be a 1:10.111, which up to that point was the best lap time I'd ever done. Heading into turn 1, clipping the wall as I do. Hit a little reset there. Once again going into turn 1. Hit the wall again. Same exact thing. So I'm gonna hit a little rewind lap type deal. DRS open. Across the line and then hitting the brakes. Oh, never mind. So you want to hit the brakes at about 60 to 55 meters. That's what I found. Nice exit. Holy shit. Nice exit. That was fantastic. You want to hit the brakes around 50. I'd say about 55. And then that exit was just terrible, so I just quit right then and there because there's no way I was making a second the rest of the lap. Barreling towards turn 1, hit the brakes. I don't know why I did that. Christ. Right. For the 61st lap, official lap, I should say, I definitely did more laps. Ooh, very good. Pretty good turn 1. I definitely did more laps, more mileage anyway. Half the time whenever I would mess up, I would just restart the lap instead of going around again. This actually looks like a pretty clean lap. About 10th and change down on my lap time, but that's makeup territory. And then here going a little deep into the Grand Hotel hairpin, but it's alright because we're still green somehow. Heading into Portier, we're about a 10.5 green, and then coming out we're less than a 10th green, so that's fantastic. Barreling through the tunnel, heading towards the New chicane, 100-meter board break, turn in, hesitation. Well, it wasn't really hesitation, I had to turn again, otherwise I would have hit the barrier. Oh my god, 4.5 tenths up. Purple sector 2, swimming pool 2 here, nice and tidy. Well, somewhat slow exit. Heading through Rascasse and then out the final turn. I think this is it. If I don't hit the wall or anything, that is it. Look at that, a 109.6. Thank you all for watching.